Hello and welcome to Battle of Wits. I am your host, Elspeth Wright, joined as always by my co-host, Ms. Madeline Cottrell, in a very beautiful t-shirt tonight. And I am so excited about our guests this evening. We have, right above me here, Ben Sosa Wright, comedian and host of the podcast Nostalgique. Hello, Ben. How are you?
Good. It's dawning on me right now that we share a last name.
Yeah.
Truly in this moment.
That's why you're on the show, just nepotism.
I know. We're related.
Yeah. And also joining me, super excited to have Tranna Wintour on the show, coastal elite bitch and host of the Chosen Family podcast. Tranna, how are you this evening?
I'm good. I'm so happy to see both of you. What a nice way to spend an evening.
Yes,
Truly.
it's so lovely. I'm very excited. All right. Are you ready to get started with Battle of Wits?
Ready.
I'm so ready. I'm a competitor.
I know. I can feel it from here.
I love that.
I know. I'm like a
All
bull.
right.
I'm like a bull behind a pin. Is that where they keep bulls? I don't know.
Yeah.
Not much of an athlete, but I do like to win.
All right, let's get started with the warm-up round. Now it is time for the warm-up round. In this round, I will ask you both some interesting trivia questions, and you will give me your best answers. And I'll give the point to whoever's closest or just whoever answer I like the best. I make the rules, I break the rules. All right, our first question. What interesting look did Queen Elizabeth I accidentally popularize? Ben, we will start with you.
Oh my god. Is it hat? Is it big hats? Maybe those big hats.
What type of big hats? There are many type of big hats.
So there's okay. What I'm picturing is it's like a box, but then upside down a hat, circular or square.
All right,
and that's my answer. Lock it in.
Lock it in. All right, Madeline has locked in your answer of big hats. Tranna, what is your answer?
Can you repeat the question?
For you, I will.
Thank you.
What interesting look did Queen Elizabeth I accidentally popularize?
See, I don't know why, but when you said look, and that's why I asked you to repeat the question, is for some reason I thought it was like a facial expression, not a fashion statement.
I mean, it could be.
I'm going to go with a naughty wink.
Oh, very good.
You know, it was a facial
example of a naughty wink.
No, I will
of
not
the Elizabethan style.
No, I shan't debase myself. But I feel like for her it was an accident. You know, it was more like Bell's palsy or like a facial spasm, and then people were scandalized. But then it became very popular, and we still use it today.
Wow! So she was the first person who ever winked.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Wow. I love
Could
that.
be.
No offense to the Bell's palsy community, obviously.
Yeah,
I didn't,
obviously.
you know.
Well, they're royalty to you.
Exactly. Totally.
All right. Both very good answers. Tranna, you're kind of closer than hats. So I'm going to give you the point.
Oh.
It was black teeth.
Oh my God.
So sugar was sort of introduced to England when she was queen, and she had a sweet spot for the sweets and poor dental hygiene. So she ate a lot of sugar, didn't brush her teeth. Her teeth started rotting and turned black. And so women would blacken their teeth to make themselves look like they were wealthy enough to afford sugar.
Wow.
And, yeah.
Oh my God.
We should bring that back.
We should bring that back. We should bring that back. I would love that, but it's like a modern take on that. We blacken our teeth and to say that we can afford to shop at Whole Foods.
Exactly.
That we have a car. You know what I mean? All these things. I love that. The poetry there. There's something there. The black white imagery of the charcoal is what I'm picturing them put on teeth, and the whiteness of the sugar. I don't know. I'm no professor, but there's a thesis. There's a thesis there for sure.
Yeah. All right. Excellent job on the first one. Tranna, we'll start with you for this question. Alfred Hitchcock's classic film Psycho was the first U.S. movie to feature what? So it was the first movie in the U.S. to feature something. What was that something?
A shower.
A shower. All right. Yeah.
Oh,
very good. That scene is iconic. That's a good answer.
That is such a good answer. That really is good.
Ben, what is your answer?
Now, I was also maybe thinking like shower, naked woman. I don't want to steal Tranna, so I'm gonna say maybe the first to show blood.
Blood? Okay.
Period.
Blood.
Good answer. Good answer.
Well done. Well done. All right. Again, Tranna, you're weirdly close. So it was actually the sound of a toilet flushing.
Okay.
Oh.
So it was considered very inappropriate at the time to have a toilet flushing, and Hitchcock had already really pushed a lot of boundaries with that movie. So he was just like, you know what? I'm going to go for it. Toilet flushing sound cue. And yeah.
Twisted. Very twisted
and
of
I
him.
think for anyone that's like currently in production with a film or television, take it out. Like, you know, I think we need to go back to the pre-toilet days in cinema.
I agree. He really opened up Pandora's box with that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree.
Exactly.
I also just love that, like, he's such an iconic filmmaker and he did all this cool stuff, and then he was just like, I'm gonna put a toilet sound in. Like, you're a grown man, Alfred.
Yeah.
Come on.
Alfred. Truly.
Okay, we are halfway through the warm-up round. Ben, we will start with you with this question. Liechtenstein is the world's sixth smallest country, but the world's largest exporter of what?
Oh my God. Okay. This is huge. Because this is a question where I truly don't know. So sky's the limit here.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
How
really
much do you
more
know about Liechtenstein also?
Not a lot.
I don't even
guessing
know
Eastern. I'm seeing Eastern European. That's what I'm imagining. And really what this question is a Rorschach test. Because truly it's just empty space that I just get to fill with whatever I want. What does it say about me? I don't know. Immediately I thought something sweet. Because maybe we were just talking about that, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say, what's like a European sweet? Turkish delight. Turkish delight.
It's surprising that they're not from Turkey, but all right.
Kind of close geographically, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, very good, Ben. Tranna, what is your answer?
I'll go with the opposite of something sweet, like something more on the savory side, like a crisp. Not quite
what
a chip,
particular flavor?
but like an olive.
That actually sounds so good.
That sounds so. I love chips and I love olives. Like, I wouldn't be mad at that.
That's actually really good. You know what's the chicest idea? Okay, picture this. New Vicks flavored chip. Martini.
To die.
I'd try it.
I put a pin in that one. Sorry.
Yeah. If anyone at any potato chip company is listening, martini flavored chips, please. Literally. And thank you. So neither of you are correct. Ben, your instincts were good. Because this one is related to the first question in a way.
Oh my God.
Liechtenstein is the world's largest exporter of false teeth.
False teeth.
False teeth, yes. So they produce 20% of the world's false teeth. a company whose name I'm gonna just murder right now, Ivoclar Vivident, produces
I know her.
60.
Yeah. Ivoclar Vivident. Ivoclar Vivident, of course.
Oh yeah, her. She's wonderful. They produce 60 million false teeth per year, which is
Wow.
the most
So
in the world.
They're in high demand then. A lot of
Yeah.
people need them.
Oh my! Now we know. Like, if you ever see someone with like veneers, you could be like,
Mm.
take a look at you. What's the
You know that
country called again?
apparently, I don't know if either of you have ever thought about veneers, but apparently they give you very bad breath. So
Mm.
maybe it's just
Oh,
better to embrace the teeth you have and treat them well than to get veneers.
that's so.
Just a
Yeah,
heads up, because I have
a-
a feeling they don't warn you. You know, like I have a feeling when you embark on the process, they probably don't tell you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Big dental is just seeing money signs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
No,
That's
actually,
scary.
I have a false tooth, and I'm wondering if it's from Liechtenstein.
Oh my god! It probably
Is it
the odds
Ivoclar
are.
Vivident?
You have to take her back to the motherland.
I
You can
know.
see. It's like the Mecca for them.
That's why I just started crying when I wrote this question. I was like, what is this?
It's a religious experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. My
love
tooth
that.
is longing for home. Okay. Final question in this round. Tranna, we will start with you on this one. On June 14th, 1913, it became illegal to send this using the US Postal Service. So, June 14th, 1913, the US Postal Service said, you cannot send this anymore.
What is food?
Mm.
What is food?
All right. Was there a reason behind that?
No, it was just pure instinct. I have no reasoning. I'm just trying to think of things that people might have tried to send at that time that would be sloppy and cause problems.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm going with. Although now I just got another instinct, but I guess it's too late.
Wait, what's
We'll
what's your
never
second
know.
instinct?
I don't know why this came to me. Maybe I was having like an anthrax flashback, but I thought maybe gunpowder.
Mm.
Like
Oh my
maybe there
God.
could be an explosion in the post sorting office. So maybe they didn't want
Yes.
people to send gunpowder anymore.
That does
But-
seem like something old-timey people would have sent.
Truly,
And-
that would be a concern, especially you're always lighting the wax to bring
Yeah.
the stickiness. It's a recipe for disaster.
So many
Total
people
recipe
lost
for
their fingers
disaster.
just like sending
Yeah.
gunpowder.
I feel like these are like the things that history forgets, and I think if you did a little digging, you'll find that a lot of people that happened to them.
Mhm.
Totally.
Okay, is it time for me to
No,
answer?
Yes,
of my
it is.
original
Okay.
answer, food.
Food,
Okay.
okay. I'm gonna say, what is alcohol?
Alcohol, okay. And was there a reason
Oh.
behind alcohol?
God's will, honey. God's will. It always comes back to that. Whether like explicitly they said it's against God's will, it's always behind the surface.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So lock it in.
Yeah.
Lock it in. All right. Both
Ben-
very good
Ben-
answers.
I've always felt that about you. I feel like Ben has always had a direct line to the Lord. You know, just channeling, always channeling.
Always channeling. Truly. Oh my God, thank you.
Okay. Well, I don't want to piss off God, so I'm going to give the point to Ben.
No.
That's wise.
The correct answer is children.
No.
So postage
Oh
was
my
cheaper
God,
than
what the
train
fuck?
tickets. Yeah.
Oh
Postage was
my
cheaper than train
God.
tickets, so parents
God.
would pay postage and just like leave their kids with the postman, and he'd take them where they needed to go.
Oh
They
my
weren't like
God.
put in a bag or anything, but
That is so fun though.
That
Yeah.
is beyond fucked up. That makes no
So-
sense. It would
So
it
if
would
you're a
almost make
man,
more sense now like given how fast the mail is now, but like back then the mail was fucking slow. Like your kid was on like a 3-week journey with the postman. That's fucked.
I
Oh
think
my God.
from what I read, it was like mostly like town to town. So like,
Okay.
you know, if you wanted to send your kid, like just say from like Montreal to like Laval, like sort of a same day service type of thing, because then like it was basically like buying a train ticket, except it was cheaper than a train ticket.
Okay.
So
Wow.
like they just like, oh, I could buy a train ticket or just say that you're male, put a stamp on you, and they have to take you because legally they can't say no.
Wow.
Oh my
Wow.
God. That's so scary.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Imagine the stories. You know what I mean?
Well, if you made it.
If you made literally, and also, you know what? A chilling thought I had was like, oh my God, like how easy would have it been to just like abduct a child, be like, they're male. You know what I mean? Like, oh, what are you doing with that kid? Male, honey.
That's male. It's not a child. It's
Throw
male.
a stamp on them, like it's a package. Get over it. Like that's so dark. I'm glad it's illegal.
Yeah,
at first
too.
I was gonna say like I think this could be a cute like Pixar short, but now I just feel like it's a chilling drama.
Yeah,
I'm sure there were stories that are Pixar, but I feel like for every Pixar there are like 2 HBO.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
It's like the rule of life, really.
Yeah. Very.
What my grandpa used to always say: for every Pixar, there are 2 HBO. All right. Wonderful round to both of you. You are tied with 2 points as we go into round number 2. Now it is time for the What Does It Mean round. In this round, I will ask you, or I will tell you some interesting words, and I will ask you, what do they mean? Also, you know, if you have a alternate pronunciation to what I am saying, let me know. You know, it's words are just jazz, baby. So, we will start. Tranna, we'll start with you in this round.
Right.
And our first word is Stercoverous. Stercoverous. Tranna, what does Stercoverous mean?
Wow. Oh my God. I believe it's pronounced Stercovorous. That's what I've always been told. And it's a medical condition, actually, when you start to feel, and it actually really applies to this moment because I think we're all going a little stir crazy. But it's actually the medical term for stir crazy, that feeling when you're antsy and just sort of feeling trapped and confined and limited. It became popularized as stir crazy, as you can see the stir at the beginning of the word. So yeah, that's what it is. It's a medical term. It's the medical term for stir crazy.
Wow. Excellent answer, Tranna. Ben, what does Stercoverous mean?
It's almost like it feels embarrassing to follow that. Because the logic is there.
I like you right now. That was really good.
That was really good. Okay. I'm gonna go in that it's not a medical condition, it's a parasite. Okay. And it's Stercoverous is a parasite. It's a deadly parasite, and it works your way into your sternum. Hello.
Whoa.
Your sternum, and then if you're a person with ovaries, unfortunately, to your ovaries.
Oh shit.
I know, but luckily there's a cure.
Okay.
And if you got there's a vaccine and everything, you pop down to the clinic, you ask for your Stercoverous shot, they'll give it to you, no questions asked. Okay. You don't even have to be going on a trip or anything. They'll be like, oh, of course. And that's my answer.
And I think I've seen on Goop as well, Gwyneth Paltrow sells like a wand that you can like put up there and it heals your ovaries as well, for that, specifically from Stercoverous. So.
That bitch has a wand for every
Oh my gosh. The bitch of 1,000 wands, am I right?
And you know what they all smell like.
I actually had that candle on this show once in the How Much round, and the
Oh.
description, apparently her vagina smells like grapefruit and vanilla.
Yeah, I was
Like,
just gonna
it's
say, I remember it being very citrusy.
yeah, it's just like,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's healthy.
I know. I feel like that acidity can't
Yeah.
in any part of your
exactly.
skin just
But it's
Yeah.
balanced. It's balanced. The pH level is balanced.
right. Of
Mm.
course.
Yeah. All right. Now that we're done the pH level of Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina round, those are both very good answers. It's difficult. Ben, I'm going to give it to you because
No.
you were kind of close in a way.
Oh
Stop
my
it.
god, okay.
Absolutely
Because you
not.
said parasite, right? So
Yeah, he did.
Stercovorous actually means feeding on dung or excrement, which I think
Is
is a good way
parasitic.
to get a parasite. Like, I don't want to yuck anyone's yum, but
yeah.
it's
Oh my
usually
God.
obviously referring to insects, but it can be used for
Liberally.
any which way.
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, thank you for the point.
You're welcome.
Someone was paying attention in
humbled.
biology.
I guess so. I really do. I need to like send my science teacher an apology note. It was so awful to her. I had a bad attitude.
Oh,
yeah.
what a shock.
Okay, our next word.
Oh,
Then you will be going first with this word. Quadrupedation. Quadrupedation.
automatically, I knew it.
Okay.
As-
I told you, he's always
I feel like I'm in a
channeling.
rough mode.
It's the academic term for a foursome. Okay. It's the academic term
Mm.
for it's you I mean you four it up. And the adation, well, that's honey, that happens behind the bedroom door. Okay. And that's my answer.
It's really good.
Thank
Oh, well done. Tranna, what is your answer?
Oh god. Well, I mean, like, obviously 4 is part of it. I would have, I'd be a fool to pretend otherwise. So I'm just trying to think of something else that's a foursome that's not a foursome. You know what? No, I'm gonna just go out on a limb or a whim, whatever you prefer. And I'm gonna say that it actually refers to the quad muscles. And it's when you work out too much and there's a rupture, a quadrupedation. It's a rupture in the quad muscles.
That is so good.
That's my final answer.
Very good. Both
Wow.
very good answers. Tranna, you were kind of close. It doesn't have to do with the quad muscle specifically, but it does have to do with
An eruption?
legs. Yes.
Oh, with legs. Okay, good.
So it's actually stamping with 4 feet.
Oh.
So, for example, I'm pretty sure my upstairs neighbors are centaurs, and they are constantly just quadrupedating.
Quadrupedating. Oh my god. It's a
That's
verb.
I love that. Quadrupedating. So if you see a horse, that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it. It's like the medical term for galloping.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my god. Wow.
The next time
I'm
you're on a date
learning.
with a wealthy equestrian, you can just throw this word in there. And
Yes, with the Hadids.
exactly.
I just know that they're into horses. I think that's how all of them got Lyme disease out in the fields all day.
Shit.
Oh,
No
wow, I
offense.
didn't realize that the Hadid got Lyme disease.
Yeah, and no offense to the Lyme disease.
Truly, nothing
Yeah,
but love
no,
for the
no
Lyme
offense
disease
to the Lyme.
community. But 3 out of the 4 canonical Hadids have Lyme disease. The only one who doesn't, as far as I know, is
the
Gigi.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
No. Sorry, I'm not. It's just funny.
I mean,
Please, they
you would
can
probably
use a
just busy with
little
the baby. Oh, sorry.
realism. They can use a little realism.
Yeah. If you're a billionaire, honey, you can afford to get Lyme disease.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. They probably had it for like 2 seconds and then just like, eh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we have one final word.
Well, so did I get the point on that one?
Oh, yes, you did.
Thank you.
Okay.
Let it be known.
Just to be clear, I did win that round.
Yes. But who will win on this final word?
Oh,
Procumbent. Procumbent. Tranna, it is your turn to go first.
I believe it's the opposite of circumvent.
Mhm.
And I mean, I've sort of dug myself a hole because I'm not 100% sure of the definition of circumvent, but I believe
Glad I'm not alone in that.
I-
I was just like, I kind of know what it means.
I
like,
believe it is
around.
to avert, to circumvent, to sort of move around an obstacle, to avoid. And so procumbent is to run towards. It's to take things head on. It's to not avoid. It's to face the facts.
Very good. Good answer. Ben, what is your answer?
I mean, there's moments like these where I forget I'm in a competition and I'm just at a lecture. I'm being,
Yeah.
this is a
Like
seminar.
taking notes on the scorecard.
I'm like, absolutely, like, to procumbent is to persevere. Like, absolutely.
Wow,
I feel
my
empowered.
next
I'm crying. This is great. Okay. Here's the thing. Oh no, this is so gross, but I'm gonna stick with my first thought. Automatically, I'm seeing this kind of sound similar to the term, and I'm gonna, and content warning, sexual explicitly, the term pre-cum. Okay.
Oh my God.
That is kind of, and so automatically I'm getting that. And then what's this bent? What's this bent? that actually pertains to the direction of the phallus. Okay. So a procumbent is actually a noun, and it is a curved dick with pre-cum. Thank you for my time. Thank you for my time.
Oh my God.
Oh wow, two wildly different answers and deliveries.
I can't believe you
Absolutely
went there,
wonderful.
I know. I'm embarrassed.
No, I mean, it had the word cum in it, so I kind of
Yeah.
I know.
I anticipated. So Madeline's saying she wants me to give both of you a point, and honestly, those are both really good answers. And I want to make things interesting, so I'm going to do just that.
Wow.
So at the end of that round,
Oh my God, I
have
love this.
a tie.
It's like when there are two.
But what is the meaning?
So the meaning, oh right, yes, the meaning
Let's
is
see who was actually closest.
Yeah, so there has to be one of us was definitely closer.
Or we were really both off.
So there are two meanings. So it has a meaning for plants and a meaning for people, which I did forget to say because I got excited. But so in plants, it's growing along the ground without setting forth roots.
Which was kind of close to what I said.
That is
does
actually,
sound,
yeah.
that does sound like
It's
that.
more metaphorical, but
Yeah.
And for people, it's just when you're lying face down.
oh,
Huh.
okay.
That is so strange. So
Yeah.
okay, so you're planking.
Yeah. If you're blinking or just like really just like depressed and just like ugh.
Okay.
Or the more fun answer if you're planking.
I'm gonna call whenever I'm taking a depression nap, I'm gonna call it planking.
It's like, hurt my back planking today. Like, wow, I'm so
Love it.
impressed.
For the record, how much time can you actually plank for? Both of you.
Oh, literally like no time.
Yeah, I just did like a fitness test and I think I had like a minute and a half.
That's amazing.
That's good. I don't think I could get to a minute if I like tried.
I was like screaming. I was doing it out of spite.
Oh,
I don't even know where the spite was coming from, but there was spite.
I can already feel like the shooting pain in my tummy.
Yeah. It's a burn.
It's a burn.
Yeah, I have a wires and stuff in my elbow, so I have to. It gets painful, but
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
I get stubborn about it. I'm a hero. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Really.
Own it.
I do it for the kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, at the end of that round, we have a tie. Because I'm just playing fast and loose with these points. You both have 4 points as we go into the third round.
Oh
my very favorite round. 2 truths and 1 lie.
Okay.
All right. Now it is time for 2 truths and 1 lie. In this round, you will both tell us 3 small anecdotes, and we will try to figure out which one is the lie through a series of intensive questioning. Ben, you will go first and 2 truths, 1 lie.
Oh my
Excellent.
god. Okay. So I will just list I mean, to me, they're all truths. It's up for you to decide. So truth number 1, as a child, I soiled myself in a McDonald's place. Truth number 2.
Wasn't that truth number 2?
Oh my god. Okay. The actor who plays Murdoch on the series Murdoch Mysteries once threw a silver water balloon at my stomach and it hurt. Truth number 3. I once shaved off one of my eyebrows on a dare.
Okay, I really liked your delivery for those.
Yeah.
That was wonderful.
Very neutral.
Very
Consistently
neutral.
neutral. Can you repeat the second one? I did not fully grasp that one.
So what happened was,
well, don't tell the whole story, but just repeat that line that you gave.
So the actor, and I'll name him, I'll dox him on your podcast, so that's all right. Yannick Bisson, who plays Murdoch of the titular Murdoch Mysteries, once when I was a child, threw a silver water balloon at my stomach.
Okay.
And it hurt.
Okay.
Okay. So it was a water balloon made of pure silver.
No. It was like
right.
This color of it was silver.
For some reason, I don't know why, I thought it was like a medical procedure. You know those those balloons they put in your stomach to like put some of those like liquid metals into your stomach to like do a test.
Oh my god.
Okay, now it's more clear.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I was just picturing him, with all that Murdoch Mysteries money, just walking around throwing silver at children.
Literally. Well, that's all I'll say.
Okay, Tranna, what's your first question for Ben?
Who dared you to shave off the eyebrow?
It was a group of 8 or more high school aged girls.
And were you high school aged at the time as well?
I was.
Okay.
Did you shave it off at school, or was this an extracurricular activity?
It was an extracurricular activity, Your Honor.
Where were you?
Chinatown, Toronto.
So you were outside in Chinatown when they collectively dared you to do this?
When we decided it was different.
And where did you find a razor in Chinatown to shave off your eyebrow?
We went into a barber and we paid him $4.
Okay, thank you.
Really?
No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay. So you went into I was picturing it being like a little party scene.
No.
But you went into, how did the barber react to this?
I think they were laughing, but Your Honor, I was also under the influence.
Of what?
Okay, alcohol and Molly. I was in grade 10. Nobody's perfect.
Underage drinking? Get off my show. Okay. How long did it take for it to grow back?
3 months before it looked perfectly normal.
Okay, that's the most convincing part of that story. Are we allowed more questions at this point?
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on to lie number 1. Can you recall the location of the McDonald's in question?
Ottawa, Ontario.
Can you be more specific? Do you remember the street or the neighborhood?
Honestly, no. I was just so young.
How old were you?
Well, if I was like 16, no, I was like 4.
Okay. And were you and your family living in Ottawa at the time?
No, but we were visiting family.
Okay, and who were the family you were visiting?
My mom's sisters,
What's
aunts.
her name?
My mom, Alejandra.
And does she have children as well?
Yes, me. Oh wait, no, you're asking my
No,
aunt.
yeah, your aunt. Yeah.
You can't keep your story straight then.
Claudia, my aunt Claudia, and she has 2 sons.
Wait, but didn't you just say her name was Alejandra? Your
Sorry,
aunt?
that was my mom's name.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I thought you were
Okay.
asking me my mom's name.
Okay, sorry. I apologize.
It's okay,
And
it's
so, does your aunt have children? Do you have
Yeah,
cousins on that side?
at the time she didn't. At the
Okay.
time she didn't.
Okay.
But we were visiting her.
Okay.
And did your mom bring you to the bathroom? How did your mom discover that this had happened?
Well, get this, my mom wasn't even there.
Oh.
I was just with my aunt. And my aunt and her husband, my uncle, by marriage, not blood, Your Honor. I think they like took me to I assume they took me to the bathroom to clean it up. I can't imagine they wouldn't.
And were there other children that witnessed this?
Honestly, yes, but they probably didn't care. You know?
What
Okay.
part of the play place were you in?
The ball pit.
Oh no, that was what I feared. That's what I feared.
But
Did
correct me if
they-
I'm wrong. Oh, sorry.
No, I was just wondering, like, do you remember, like, did they come and like start cleaning the ball pit, or?
I don't remember. But I remember my aunt asking me if I was pooing, and I said no, even though I was.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but McDonald's play areas don't have ball pits. Those were exclusive to Burger King. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't know. I can't.
Because I remember going to McDonald's as a child as well, and
Right.
there were no ball pits.
Well, this was different. Have you ever been to Ottawa, our nation's capital? They do things differently.
They pull out all this stuff.
It's a special place. Okay.
And
Justin's kids need ball pits at their McDonald's.
do you remember what you ate at McDonald's on said day?
Oh my god. Probably a happy meal.
What was your go-to Happy Meal order?
Chicken nuggets with honey dip.
Barbie toy or Hot Wheels?
Barbie if I was in close company, but boy toy if I was in a group of other boys, as to blend in, Your Honor.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm crying.
No further questions.
I just have one more questions about Murdoch mystery. How do you know the
Oh, sorry, I meant no further questions about that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
How do you know the lead actor from Murdoch mystery?
He was the dad of a girl I went to elementary school with.
Okay.
And how old were you when this balloon incident happened?
I'll say 10 or 11.
And how old was he?
I guess in his 40s?
Was he
And he-
currently on Murdoch Mysteries?
Yes, but the show was only in its maybe second or third season.
Okay, so the picture you're painting, you're 11.
Yes.
He's in his 40s.
Yes.
Where did this take place? In what scenario would you be in the same space together?
It was his daughter's birthday party.
Okay, and was he throwing balloons at all the children or just you?
No, this is too much like real court.
Well, no, here's the thing. It was just me because I was the only boy at the birthday party, and get this, everybody knows this about Yannick Pisani. He has 3 daughters, no boys. He probably saw me and was foaming at the mouth, an opportunity to have masculine playtime, I guess. Little did he know he was dealing with me, a sissy. And I
Oh my god, this is tragic. Okay, what okay, so was there just one water balloon that he made
No, there was a water
explicitly to throw at you?
Well, got this. So he was filling up a bunch of water balloons for a water balloon fight.
For the kids to throw at each other.
For the kids to throw at each other. But he filled up this silver water balloon so big, and guess what he called it? Guess what he called it?
What?
The Led Zeppelin. He called it the Led Zeppelin.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. That is a very like that made the story so much more believable.
And he threw it at me, and it hit my tummy, and I remember it hurt, and I made a really loud slapping sound, and it didn't pop.
Right.
Mm.
Okay, I have no further. I know.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Or
Tranna,
I
are
know if
you
it's
ready? Are
Yeah,
you ready
we
to
doing-
make your guess?
I believe that. Oh, so I have to choose the truth, right?
Choose the lie.
The lie.
Choose. Oh, so it's 2 truths, 1 lie.
Yeah, 2 truths.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay. Well, the lie is the eyebrow.
Do I
What's-
answer?
Yes, what is the what
What's
is-
your guess?
I think the eyebrow as well. Just the
Oh
the
my
fact that it
God.
was a barber, I don't know, that makes, but also that one's so wild that like the ball pit one kind of seems, that seems very, the ball pit one seems very likely.
Mhm.
So it might be the lie. I'm going ball pit. I'm going ball pit.
You're right. The ball pit was the lie.
Shit.
The ball pit was the lie.
But that eyebrow story was all over the place.
Here,
It
here,
really was.
I'll fill in the blanks. I'll fill in the blanks.
Okay.
So it was for this girl I went to high school with. We were in grade 10. A girl, Tilly. It was her birthday, and she organized a dare night. So there were different teams. So there was like,
Kelly seems like trouble. You're not allowed to hang
Oh.
out with her anymore.
she was trouble, and she remains to be trouble. And she went viral on World Star Hip Hop. But that's an off-pod story. But she ordered, so there was like pink team, blue team, black team, white team, and like we all like, I was on black team, so we all were like wearing black, and we had like, what are those football, when you put those football black lines, whatever. And we wanted to win. Okay, our team, we wanted to win. And like the dares were stupid stuff. It was like, climb to the roof of this is Toronto stuff. It was like climb to the roof of Honest Ed's and take a picture. Like, I don't know, take a picture with like a busker and Young and Dundas, or like buy a fish. And one of them was shave off an eyebrow. And we were in Chinatown after we just bought that fish. And guess what? Did Tilly proceed to murder that fish afterwards? She murdered that fish. I'm just gonna
Fuck.
say it. I know, literally. We were kind of like, Tilly. Anyway, but so we went into this barber in Chinatown, and they were like, could you shave off our friend's eyebrow for free? And they literally wouldn't do it. They were like, no. And then they were like, well, what if we pay you? And then someone was like, well, like, how much? And then like my friend like pulled out like, I like maybe like 4 toonies, or like a couple of toonies.
Right,
It was like
right.
this, and they're like, fine. And they did it begrudgingly, but we
Oh
had to
my
like
God.
convince them to do it.
Wow.
And I regretted it like
Of
like,
course, because 3
Yeah.
months is a long time.
well, and I was like drunk, and like I was with my friends. So I was like, we're having fun. I'm like, this is fun and wild and crazy. I'm young. And then truly, the minute it was done, and like I saw it, I was like, it was funny for a second, and then I was like, oh, but now like now I have to wait for it to grow back.
if
I
I
did.
was with you that night, I would still be laughing to this day.
Well,
like that's
there
the
were
kind
like
of thing I would never get over.
there were people in like teachers at my school who would like come up to me, and they'd be like, is everything okay? Like they thought I was
Yeah.
going through something. Like they
Did
thought it was
you-
like a Britney.
Did you try to pass it off as like a Bunsen burner moment gone
No,
wrong?
everyone knew. Like everyone, I was popular in high school. I'll just
Of
say it.
course.
I'm just gonna say it. I'm not gonna beat
you.
around the bush. So everybody knew that it was just kind of a crazy thing that I did.
And then did everyone else shave one eyebrow
They
off
did.
as well?
They did. It was like that
Principal
scene.
comes in.
It was like that scene in Mean Girls where Regina George has the cutouts in her tank top.
Right.
It was that, but with eyebrow.
Love it.
Mm.
And I was prom
The other
queen.
one? Oh, sorry. Did
Oh,
you
which
shave
eyebrow?
that one to balance it, or?
No, I didn't. And I think I should have done that because
Yeah.
it looked messed up.
You look insane.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One eyebrow is so much more wild than no eyebrows.
And what
Like,
was so sad is when like stubble started growing, and then I was like, oh, that's so
yeah,
sad.
yeah,
it
yeah.
is.
But you're lucky it grew back.
Yeah.
I'm really
Because Some
lucky.
people pluck their eyebrows and it never grows back.
It did grow back. It's this one. Yeah, it did grow back different.
Mm. Mm.
But I feel like only I noticed.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. So Ben, you get a point for that. Tranna, what are your 2 truths and 1 lie?
I'm so excited for this.
God, here we go. So I decided to go with a high school theme.
Mm.
So
Love that.
all of these truths took place somewhere between grade 7 and grade 11. High school only goes up to grade 11 here in Quebec.
Sage up queen.
So my first, oh God, I'm shaking. Okay. My first truth
Okay.
is that I was arrested for harassing a biology teacher at our school. Second truth is that I performed a medley of songs from the musical Chicago at my high school variety show and received a standing ovation.
Oh.
And third lie is that I made out with the guy who was teaching my class a program called Postponing Sexual Involvement.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
See, all of these are things where I'm like, these sound like things that would have happened in your life.
Those are all
Okay.
really
I don't know
good.
what to tell
Time-
you.
But now you're on trial. Now I'm Nicole Kidman in The Undoing. No, I'm her lawyer in The Undoing.
Okay.
Okay. And you're Nicole Kidman.
Done.
Already.
Who would argue with that?
Okay. So I'm gonna start with the arrest because that's huge. So you arrested for harassing your biology teacher. How old were you?
I was 12.
You were 12. And what was the nature of the harassment?
It was prank phone calls.
Oh.
This is like it. Okay. Because I know that you have a history with stuff like this. And I think back to your iconic chapter story of luring
Sitting in the elevator?
Sitting in the elevator.
Oh, yeah, and luring the man to the cafe, yes.
Okay. What were the nature of the calls? Were you like teasing? Was it like spooky? Were you putting on characters? Like what was the vibe?
So the vibe was predominantly, I don't know I can't say that it was romantic, but it was in the sort of like, you know, this is your mistress calling, this is your girlfriend calling, sort of territory.
Truly like trying to tear down this man's life. What did he do to deserve it? I assume there was a reason.
No, there wasn't a reason. He was hot.
Oh, he was hot. Okay, because I thought this was coming from a place of malice, but really it's coming from a place of
love.
Maybe you were like
Lust.
What did he look like?
He was tall, a bit gingery, very built, and there was an urban legend at my high school that somewhere there was a back issue of Men's Health magazine with him on the cover.
Wow.
I love that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I want this to be real.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. I think I got all the questions I need from that one. Now onto the Chicago medley.
Yes.
Okay, how old were you? Love Chicago. How old were you for this medley?
I was 16, 17, somewhere around there.
And what song started the medley and what song ended the medley?
Ooh, very good question, Ben.
Thank you.
The song that started the medley was All That Jazz.
Okay.
Then it was Razzle Dazzle. Then it was Roxy. And then it was Nowadays.
Wow. Well, naturally. If you didn't end it with Nowadays, I mean,
is it even medley?
You'd get the chair. You're on trial.
Yeah. You would have had it coming. I mean,
okay. And you got a standing ovation.
Correct.
Were you taken aback, or were you like, "Duh, this is great"?
A bit of both. A bit of both of those feelings.
Interesting. What was the costume story?
The costume story was a white button-up shirt with some black slacks and a top hat.
See, I was thinking maybe this could be the lie, but the white button-up shirt I saw so clearly.
Yeah.
I just saw so clearly. Okay.
I felt it like that.
Like that was like
sort of
a little bit too big. Like okay. And what other performances were like standouts at this talent show?
Good question.
Thank you. Me as a lawyer. Thanks.
Yeah.
Love it. I don't recall that many. I remember that variety show was hosted by like a group of kids. And there was one girl in particular, and they were doing like sketches in between the acts, and there was one girl in particular who was really funny, and she did like a Miss Cleo impersonation, and it was great. And I'm sure, even though I can't recall, I'm sure there was a group of girls doing some form of a slutty dance to a Britney medley.
Oh.
I want to be there at that show.
Yeah.
Honestly, what I would do to be in that variety show. Okay, I think I'm done cross-examining that story. Now on to the
Okay.
last one. So, okay, remind me, you made out with a sex ed teacher or someone who's teaching a course?
It was a fellow student. So there was a program.
Okay.
There was a program at my high school called Postponing Sexual Involvement, where they got kids like a couple of grades above us to come and talk to our class about abstinence and trying to convince us to postpone sexual involvement. It was very literal. It was a very literal title.
I love that.
Yeah.
And it was abbreviated. It was called PSI.
That
Like
makes it cooler.
CSI, but a lot less exciting.
PSI sounds like evocative for some reason.
Mhm.
What did he look like, this student?
He looked like your typical like dumb jock. And I think the thing that like drew me the most at the time was he was like the only kid in our school who had like significant biceps.
Wow,
So I was
that's
like
huge.
very, very
Yeah.
drawn to him. And I would see him like around the halls. And he was, I think, 2 grades older than me. So I didn't have any interaction with him, but every time I would see him, my heart would like drop to the floor. And I would just be like always like staring at him and lusting after him. And then when he came into my class to tell us that he was teaching us postponing sexual involvement with this other girl named Alicia, I couldn't believe it because I felt like now I actually get to like hear his voice, learn his name, you know, experience him, not just in the hall. So it was just this like moment of divine intervention. Like I really know, but I'm serious. Like I could not believe, because I knew about the PSI program and I knew that it was coming to our class. But then when he walked in, I was like, you have got to be fucking kidding me.
That is, oh my god! First of
How
all, my
did
jaw's on the floor.
the makeout happen? We were like at a party. Was
Yes.
it like lunch break or like what?
No, it was after school one day. So I was in my school was called PC, Pierre Font Comprehensive. And I was part of this after school group that was so corny called the Art Exhibition Group. And we used to paint murals in the school. And then we would also like put artwork together. And I remember we would like go around to like the local community centers and like try to like put on an exhibition. And nowhere accepted us. And one day after school, because we would always do the mural painting after school. And one day I was there doing the mural with some friends and then I noticed him. And I was like really like nervous but I just felt like, you know, now because we would like the PSI program was like interactive. So I'd be asking a lot of questions in class. And like, this is a thing that I always did with like a teacher or any sort of authority figure was always worm my way into their consciousness by like making my presence known. So I saw him and he was like leaving the school. And so I just sort of went up to him and I asked him a PSI question.
That is so like,
and there was no one there. Like our school didn't have like a lot of after school programs. So like the school was like, there was no one there.
Oh my god.
So it was a prime moment.
Did you make out with him again or was there only one time?
It was only one time. And when I say make out, like I should be like, it was a kiss, you know? And it was like, I really thought like, I honestly was so nervous. I could have wet myself. Like, I just remember feeling like not of my body. Like my fingers went numb, like, because this was a moment that I'd fantasized about for so long. Like even now I'm thinking about it and I'm shaking.
Well, oh my god, even now, like I've been quarantine's lasted so long. I'm like, this story, I'm like, I yearn for the touch of a man. I'm like, this is crazy. Okay.
It's like I've thought about that moment a lot over the years.
That seems like a very like, especially like at that age, that would be like very like,
yes, because my hormones were raging.
Yeah. That is like it's like you feel like you're like the main character in a movie at that point.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like here's the thing. This is so difficult because part of me like would be disappointed if any of these stories were untrue because I love them all so much. But this is the nature of the game, and I'm a competitor and I'm here to win. I honestly like don't have.
Do you have any questions left, Elspeth?
Yes.
Okay, so for the first story, when you were arrested, how did that go down?
Oh my god, I didn't even ask about that. I literally was like, was the teacher hot? Let's move on. Like, I get it.
I mean, those are important questions during these quarantine times.
Yeah, so what was that like? Like, walk us through the experience of that.
I should also say that it wasn't a formal arrest, and I don't have a criminal record. But basically, it was me and my best friend at the time who were doing the prank calls, and we got found out. It was Crystal. So basically one day I'm in Spanish class, and the secretary like buzzes into the classroom and asked to send me to the office. And I was just like, I had no idea what it could be. I'm just like, because I was such a goody two shoes at the time. And I'm walking to the office and I'm nervous. And then I walk into the office and I see the biology teacher standing there with a police officer.
Oh shit.
And I just like fell to the ground crying, like apologizing profusely.
Oh my god.
And I was so freaked out. And
That's
then
oh my goodness.
we were given 2 days out of school suspension.
Okay, fun.
And then before we were allowed back to school, we were brought to the police station where the detective gave us this like really big talking to.
See, there's no way that's a lie. Like, that is just so true.
See,
like,
I think that one's the lie.
Oh my god. See, I just feel like that seems so truth to me. But I don't know. Here's what I think is a lie.
Okay.
And it breaks my heart to say this. I think the talent show is a lie.
I hide my face for this? I'm gonna hide my face.
Yeah.
You're gonna hide your face?
What did you say?
I said
I think
it
cut out.
I think the talent show is the lie.
Tranna, what is the lie?
But what's your guess, Elspeth?
I kind of think.
Oh my god, I love this image.
Yeah, at first my instinct kind of was talent show, just because that seems so movie. But I'm gonna go with the harassing the teacher one.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
Well, the lie, my dear friends, is the making out with the PSI teacher. It was
I needed that to be true.
I wanted that to be true. I'm so bummed that it's not.
It never happened, and I think the reason that it might have rang true is that I wanted it so badly, and I fantasized about it so vividly. But also, I love that the two of you thought there was even a chance that when I was in high school, I had the guts to go up to this hunk and like start something. I was like scared of my own shadow at that time. Like, as if I would go up to him and seduce him. I love that you think I had that in me.
Well, if you think about the other stories, it's you getting arrested and you doing a Chicago medley. I'm like, this is Tranna's a high school vixen.
Exactly. Yeah, like both of those take a lot of courage.
Yeah.
So.
Right.
And also, I think as well, like when I was in
the Chicago
school,
performance, I was with two friends. So that gave me the courage.
Oh, yeah. I should have asked because I was picturing you alone.
Ben, you were so right though. The white button shirt was too large. It was too big on me.
I knew it.
Yeah.
It's always either too big or too small.
Yes.
That's the fact.
And just never a good quality fabric.
No.
All right. At the end of that round, you are tied again with 5 points apiece.
Wait. Oh, because I got Ben's lie wrong.
Yeah. Oh no! Wait, you fooled both of us. Yeah.
Because you got his lie right.
Yeah, but my vote doesn't count.
Oh, okay. So we are tied.
Yeah.
We are truly tied.
I'm impartial.
Okay. That was so much fun.
That was riveting. So I was actually like sweating at one point.
Me too. I was really nervous. I thought like I thought my lie was so obvious. I really felt like no, they are not going to believe that
I thought that was the lie
him.
until it was your story. Until you told the story. Like I thought that was a lie, but then you told the story, and I was like, oh well, that's true.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
a great actress.
Thank
You're a great
you.
actress.
Thanks.
Fantastic.
They don't call me Nicole Kidman for nothing.
Truly.
And with that, we will head into our penultimate round, the
God.
how much round. Now it is time for the how much round. In this round, I will show Tranna and Ben some interesting things that I found for sale on the internet, and they will tell me how much they think these items cost.
Okay. Oh
Our
my
first
God.
item.
Wow.
These are called Very Slimy Feet. My friend Ash Davis sent these in to me. They are from a website called Av, and the description reads, "We only made 3 of these, handmade in Italy, from deadstock fabric and silicone." So
Oh my
before you
God.
tell me how much you think these cost, I would like to know, where would you wear these? On what occasion?
I would wear them to my synchro swim meet.
Oh my God. I would wear these to the clown parade because they're a joke.
Clown parade. Yes.
They're a joke to me. You know what they remind me of? Did you ever watch Proud Family?
No.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, sorry, Ben.
That's okay. I love when you know what? It's very big of me to just like rescind my reference. Like I'm like, you know what? It's fine. We
Very
don't need it.
noble of you.
Thank
You're
you.
a good person, Ben.
I'm a good person. Yes. Oh my God, these boots are ridiculous.
There's something else. The only 3 were made, so take that into consideration.
Yeah.
Tranna, what is your guess? How much do you think these cost?
I'm gonna say, my God, but every second the amount gets higher. I'm gonna go with $575.
$575. Okay. Ben, how much do you think these very slimy feet cost?
Because there were only 3 made and they're Italian, I'm gonna say $3,400.
Okay. Both very good guesses. Tranna, you get the point. You were both off by quite a bit. They are $1,405.
Yeah. Wow.
So,
well, add them to my wish list.
I know, right? Worth every penny. Okay, our next item. This was sent in by my friend and fellow comedian Erica Tadeo. I love
Is that a
this
sculpture.
It is Dolly Parton whittled bear.
Oh, I'm obsessed. Well, whatever it is, I'm paying full price. I want it.
So the description reads, "Whittling 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Your favorite country queen now available in mini bear form. She's a bear like no other with the hair and décolletage to match. Covered in glitter with stars on her boots. She is unmistakably Dolly."
Okay, I'm sorry, but the most shocking twist ever in my life, M. Night Shyamalan is quaking. The size reveal.
Yeah.
The size reveal of that.
It's so small.
I was picturing it much bigger.
Oh no, I think I was picturing that size.
That is so funny to me. I was picturing it like as big as like a salt lamp.
That would have been fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Maybe
That would have been
maybe there's a version. Maybe that's the collector edition.
Oh my God, I can only hope this.
And I found this on Etsy, and I would like to note that the person who made this stressed that they've only been whittling since 2018. So they're new to the whittle game.
Okay, but 3 years, I mean, come on.
Can I also just say that
Be a
the
bit better than
most
that.
inaccurate part of it is that Dolly has never worn anything that shows her arms.
It's true.
Dolly would
Yeah,
never
she's
do a
heavily
tube, like a
tattooed.
tube top. apparently. But regardless of the reason, she's never done an exposed arm. Just putting it out there.
Very good point, Tranna.
I mean, I don't mean to take anything away from their artistry, but if you're going to pay homage to someone, get it right.
Yeah.
Do your research.
Can I say my guess as to why the arms weren't painted pink? I think to provide because it's a bear. But also, I think just looking at the artwork here, I think if they were painted pink, you would have lost the arm.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think they could have given her like one of those like country jackets.
Oh, totally.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. There was definitely
there were solutions to this whittled arm problem.
This is like an Anna Nicole Smith ensemble. You know?
Yeah.
I get more Anna Nicole than Dolly. If there wasn't a mic here, I would have even thought it was an Anna Nicole bear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fair point. Point.
Okay.
Okay. Ben, how much do you think this Dolly Parton whittled bear from Etsy costs?
$35.
$35.
I think I'm gonna have to say 35.
Okay. Tranna, what is your guess?
I'll go with 55.
Okay.
55. Very good. Tranna, you get the point. This bear costs $53.62.
Oh
my God, thank God we're not
Tranna.
playing by Price is Right rules.
Yeah, okay. That was a great. You were like right on the money.
Well, I've been hustling for like 7 years. I know what things are worth.
I've been hustling for years.
Tranna's many talents, she's also an expert whittler. So.
Oh, that's so good. Oh
I'm horrible with anything sculptural. No, I can't do it. I don't have a good spatial sense.
If we all pitch just like, $15, like, let's go in on that.
Shared custody.
Shared custody.
Mail it back and forth amongst our apartments like a baby.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we've got one final item in this round. Hold on to your hats.
Okay.
Taxidermy, Superman, mouse earrings.
Oh,
earrings
made from real mice.
No.
These are from Mystical Garden, or Mine's Mystical Garden on Etsy.
Oh, look at them.
The description reads. The description reads: perfect earring for someone who likes strange and unusual things, great oddities, conversational piece. I use animals that are already dead, ones that would normally be used for food. She continues. All my rats, mice, bats, and other animals are always sourced from cruelty-free as well as disease-free. So they won't give you a disease, which I always like in an earring.
For sure.
And also, she can add a hat or a different outfit if you would like. So, you could put on a little sassy top hat if that suits you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can honestly say these are the most disgusting accessories I've ever seen in my life. I cannot think of anything more horrific than having dead mice just grazing against your cheeks all day.
That is shocking.
That is fucking disgusting.
Especially the way they're
sick right now. Like,
so sorry.
I think I'm gonna throw up. Like, I can't even tell you. Like, this is my worst nightmare come to life.
Oh my god. To me, looking at them in the context, just like on the, I don't know where they're on a clothes hanger or something, but just like they look truly like they're flying. I mean, they have little capes and they look like they're flying. That to me is adorable. But when I picture like someone actually wearing them, that's
no, because they're real. Like, you would be feeling their little claws.
Their little claws.
the little fur like against your neck.
It's disgusting.
I
will say
I'm gonna have nightmares.
Yeah, I've recorded almost 30 episodes of this now, and I think this is maybe the worst thing I've found, just because the idea. I do a lot of taxidermy because there's a lot of weird taxidermy, but the idea that it's earrings.
I know, that's what I mean. It's like touching your face.
Even if it was a necklace, but just it's it's by your mouth.
Yeah, exactly. And like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh God, I just can't.
I will say that like not many earrings can like fully be like these won't give you a disease. You know what I mean?
It's true. It's true.
Like I've worn jewelry from Value Village that is certainly disease
Yeah.
in my body.
Right.
It's so because I truly don't know the market for taxidermy. Like I don't know like what the going rates. Like I don't really know how much your average taxidermy is.
Mhm.
What is even the plural of a taxidermy? Taxidermies? Taxidermi.
Yeah.
I'm
just kidding, by the way. I really don't
I
know.
don't know.
And I don't want to know.
I don't want to know either. This is a world that need not involve me. But how much could these possibly cost? I truly don't know.
Well, I have a guess.
Okay,
go for it.
Tranna, what's your guess?
I'm gonna guess 105.
105. Okay. 105. And Ben, what is your guess?
My God. I'm gonna guess 106.
Oh my God, I had a feeling you were gonna do that. I felt it in my bones. I had a premonition just now that was going to happen.
Oh my God, I love it. This is gonna end Tranna and I's friendship right here.
Yeah.
Whatever happens next.
Can't be held responsible.
But Tranna gets the point because they cost $53.18.
Oh my God, I was closer by $1. My first thought was 50, but then I don't know. Like Ben, I don't know the going rates for these taxidermy moments.
And what's inside? Like what's inside that?
Like some kind of stuffing and
there's some sort of stuffing inside. I'm not quite sure. I think sawdust, but I think that's on like older taxidermy.
Oh, but that's terrible. Then like what if you accidentally break it and then you're like leaking sawdust all day?
Oh no, my ear rats are leaking sawdust.
You're in a meeting? Sorry. Duck out.
She's a high-powered executive. Her ear rats were constantly leaking sawdust.
Oh my God. Watch these mice earrings become like frequently worn by the CEOs of the world.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It reminds me of this time that I saw this guy on the bus who had like a pet rat, and his pet rat had a little collar around his neck with a chain that attached to the owner's collar. I was on the bus with a friend, and I just happened to see it, and I was like, Alex, don't look. And then she looked, and she's terrified, and we were on the bus, and she literally fell over.
Yeah.
She was horrified.
That's disgusting.
Oh, yeah. I hate that.
Yeah. But they were joined by a little chain. They each had the owner and the rat had a collar, and they were joined.
Wow. So
all to say is that there have been accessories made within the rat family.
Oh my God, you know what I'm immediately reminded of? The cockroaches from that season of America's Next Top Model that were like that they're like wearing as jewelry.
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking of.
And there's always one girl that's just like
she's like crying.
Yeah.
And then Jade, she kisses it. Remember Jade? She kisses it, and the judges are like, we love that. We love that.
Yeah.
Of course, Jade did that.
Oh, Jade. She was such a badass.
Yeah.
Love. Wow.
On that note, at the end of that round, Ben, you are in second place with 5 points. Tranna, you are in the lead with 8 points.
Wow. Oh my God.
But
when
it's anyone's game as we go into the lightning round. All right, now it is time for the final round, the lightning round. In this round, I will ask our contestants rapid fire trivia questions, and I will give the point to whoever I hear answer correctly first. So just shout it out to me. Are you ready?
Yes.
For the lightning?
See, I got that one first.
What do I do?
I can't argue with that.
All right, here we go. What is the capital of Brazil?
Rio de Janeiro.
Brasilia. Who sang the song Skater Boy?
Avril Lavigne.
Who wrote Catcher in the Rye?
JD
Oh.
Salinger.
Me.
Name the Greek dip that features yogurt, mint, and
Tzatziki.
cucumber. Granny Smith is a type of what?
Apple.
What 90s sitcom featured brothers Frasier and Niles Crane?
Frasier.
Who painted the Mona Lisa?
Leonardo da Vinci.
How many tentacles does an octopus have?
8.
Which Australian animal eats eucalyptus?
Koalas.
How much is a loonie worth?
$1.
Which famous novel and movies feature the March sisters?
March? The Virgin Suicides? I don't
Little
know.
Women. Who sang the 1984 hit Like a Virgin?
Madonna.
Oh.
What month is St. Patrick's Day celebrated?
February. Oh.
March. All right. Good answers, both of you.
Oh my
I
God.
am going to tally the scores.
I'm terrified.
Well, I know I
And
won.
as I do so, can you please tell our fine viewers where we can find you? What you got to plug? Ben, you can start.
Okay. You can, oh my God, you could follow me on Instagram at JK_Miss_thing. That's JK Miss Thing. And subscribe to my podcast at Nostalgique, like anywhere you can find podcasts. Tranna's been on, and
It's one of my favorite podcasts. I genuinely love it so much.
Stop it.
And Ben also genuinely has one of my favorite Instagram/TikTok. I feel like, Ben, your Instagram and your TikTok are interchangeable now because
Thank you. They
your
are.
Instagram is just your TikTok videos, but they're so good. Like,
Oh,
yeah.
thank you.
every single one is so fucking hilarious.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
I'm
You have
blushing.
you have the best facial expressions, and I live for your videos. Truly.
God.
Yeah. Your
Um,
Instagram is always I mean, there are so many favorites. They're all my favorites. Like I think
Yeah.
I sent the one of you being a bag of popcorn in your microwave. I sent that to like everyone I know. Like it broke something inside of me. It's so good.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
if you could feel how
Like,
hot
doing
my
breathers,
face is
it'd
right
be like,
now, like, oh
so
my God,
good.
stop it. I'm like, truly, my face is like a million degrees from blushing. This
Okay,
is too
get
much.
over it, Ben. Get over
Okay.
it. Learn how to take a compliment.
No,
all
thank you so
right?
much. Thank you. Tranna, you go.
And
Tranna?
yeah, you can find me anywhere you want to find me. At Tranna Wintour on Instagram, on Twitter. Twitter is the more unhinged me. Instagram is the more put together me. And I'm trying to do TikTok, but I really don't like it.
Yes. No.
And my podcast, Chosen Family, is available wherever you get your podcasts.
Oh my
And
God.
Very
that
good.
and Scene.
And seeing, if you haven't listened, if you're not listening to Chosen Family, like, what are you doing? Literally, what are you doing? It's so good.
Thanks.
It's like, I can't think of like, it's like the best queer podcast I listen to. And I listen to
Oh my
a
God.
lot of queer podcasts. Truly,
Thank
that's
you.
all I really listen to.
Yeah, it's truly wonderful.
I love describing Twitter as the unhinged to me.
It is. I'm sending
is.
out death threats. I'm like I'm on a rampage on Twitter.
Oh my God. And we all love it.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's
God.
fantastic. All right. Oh my goodness. Wow. It has been so wonderful to have you both on. I am a huge fan of both of you. So thank you so much.
This was
you.
so much fun, honestly. Like
So much
So
fun.
much fun.
Thank you. I'm so glad. But now it's time to get serious.
Oh my God.
Well,
That was
we
a
know.
very well fought lightning round. And the scores, they got a little closer. But unfortunately, Ben, you do not get a rose tonight. You can say goodbye and go home. You've got 11 points. Tranna, you are our winner with 14 points.
Oh my God,
You
that was
both got the
closer than
exact
it
same
should
score
be.
in the lightning round. So
How?
Well
I really
done.
felt like I won the lightning round. I'm gonna rewatch this when it airs, and I'll get back to you with my own.
I mean,
Tranna, you
evaluation.
won.
just so you know.
You
I
have
know,
the
but
crown.
I know that the margin should have been larger.
The amount of times I've watched it when I'm editing it, I'm like, how did I give that person any points?
Yeah, I was definitely keeping track. And anyway, the receipts will speak for themselves.
I'm so sorry. And with that, I am canceled.
Oh my god. Tranna's fans eat us both alive.
Yeah. God damn it. Please don't.
Oh my god.
All right. Thank you so much for being on. Everyone at home, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and share. And follow us on Instagram because I'm going to have some updates about my merch that I'm trying to put together.
Yeah.
So
Yay.
cute. So cute.
All right. Thank you both so much.
Thank you. Bye.